Hi, today on Nat Chats, I'm going to share with you the top 2 mistakes that property sellers make when trying to work out the value of their home. Now, many sellers use one of 2 formulas to try and work out the price that they want for the property. But unfortunately, neither of those reflect the way a valuer, or more importantly, a buyer, determine fair market value. I call them firstly the cost plus formula and second the cost differential formula. Now the cost plus formula is where a seller goes, I paid X amount for the property plus stamp duty plus then I did some renovations and improvements and then I'm going to have to pay the agent selling fees plus the cost of marketing. So all of those things put together make up the price that I want to sell for. The second model is the cost differential formula, and that typically goes, this is the cost of the house that I want to buy, this is the amount of mortgage I want or can afford, plus I need a new car or I want a holiday. So this is the price that I want to sell for. Now, obviously, neither of those have any bearing with reality. For sellers that have purchased property in the last 13 years, where market conditions have for the most part softened, pricing your property using either of those formulas, particularly when buyers can check exactly what you paid for the property and if by looking at the photos, when you bought it and what you've done to it, it's a surefire way to sabotage your sale. But I get it. Hearing that your property might be worth less than what it owes you or what you'd hoped for can be a very difficult and bitter pill to swallow. Look, I'm in exactly the same position with my own investment property, which we decided to hang on to. Any agent that agrees with you and tells you that the cost plus or cost differential formula is an okay way to arrive at an asking price for your home is, quite frankly, pardon the French, bullshitting you to get your listing. But sellers seem all too prepared to fall for those promises rather than face market reality. There's a saying in our industry, an unfortunate one, that goes, you can't change the price on someone else's listing. What that means is tell the sellers what they want to hear, just get the property listed for sale, and then once you've got the listing, you can work on them to reduce the price until the property sells. So my question to you, is that the kind of agent that you want selling your home? Simply put, your property is worth what a buyer is prepared to pay for it. Buyers do their homework. They know what you paid for your home, they'll look at the old photos, they'll see what improvements you have or haven't done to the property. They know exactly what other properties are selling for in the area, they'll have all their comparable sales evidence, and if they're interested, they're going to ask their bank or their broker for an automated valuation report to try and work out what the property is worth and also using those comparable sales. If your home is presented poorly, needs too much work, doesn't tick their boxes, or doesn't represent what they think is fair market value, they simply won't make an offer for it and won't buy it. It's the process an agent follows, not the price they promise you, that's going to get you the best selling outcome. So when you speak to an agent, ask them, what are they actually going to do to help you maximise the sale price of your property in the current market? And are they prepared to tell you what you need to do to maximise the sale price of your home? How are they going to go about finding the best buyer that's prepared to pay you the most amount of money in the current market conditions? When it comes to selling, the best agents have the courage to tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Listen to their advice. Pay attention to real, recent, actual sales evidence and comparable properties on the market, no matter how hard that might be to face. Find out what the agent's going to do to help you maximise your selling outcome, and if they're pricing your property based on the cost plus or cost differential models, run. As always, if you're thinking of selling in the suburbs surrounding or nearby Beaufort Street, I would love to help. Call me on 0405 812 273 or email me at natalie@belcourtproperty.com.au. Have a great day.